Hey, I have Dr. Cedrek McFadden with us. He's our 7 News medical consultant. We're going to tackle a topic that's kind of timely between all the things going on in the world and then the holiday season arriving, which can also become another level of stress. We're going to tackle anxiety and stress and how we should be managing it, perhaps, Dr. C, detoxing from it. When do we know our anxiety and stress is too high?
Well, sometimes your body will know it before your brain will know it, because we can often be in denial that we're handling things the way that we always thought we did, but our body may be telling us differently. It may be sending us messages like headaches, stomach pains, or perhaps you're waking up at random hours at night and you're unable to go back to sleep. Another common symptoms that you'll see is that people will become irritable. They may lash out at either their loved ones or their coworkers. That's a sign that you could be stressed, anxiety levels could be high, and certainly one that you need to recognize.
So when it comes to maintaining good post-election and holiday season mental health, like how do we go about that? Like where do we start?
Well, one thing that people often think about is totally unplugging. Because I'm going to detach, bury my head in the sand so I don't have to hear the news. I don't have to deal with anything that I don't want to hear with. And that's probably not the direction you want to take, because as you know, there are often things in the news that are still very important that you need to pay attention to. But I recommend that you at least set some parameters around the news that you take in. Limiting your time of listening to the news regular periods, so 9, 10, or 11 o'clock, limiting those regular times every day that you're just going to listen, and then shut it off for the rest of the day. It takes some work to get there, but it can be quite helpful so that you're not completely inundated throughout the day with news that, again, may cause more anxiety or stress.
There is something called conscious viewing. What is that?
It refers to the notion that you allow yourself to passively gain information and knowledge about things that you may not want to be listening to. For example, if you're watching the news and all of a sudden you realize that you're becoming more anxious or angry, or your blood pressure is raising, your heart rate is raising, you have to listen to your body. So it refers to actually listening to your body and responding accordingly. There's no rule that says you have to watch a complete newscast. There's no rule that says you have to listen to a complete story if it's causing you stress and anxiety. So really paying attention to your body, and not just what you see on the news, but what you see on social media. So perhaps you have to mute or block a friend if they're creating more anxiety than you'd like to have in your life. That's a conscious viewer that you have to make sure that we all are actually doing our part in right now.
And we all have a lot of social media relationships. We have real world relationships too. Can they help us with anxiety?
Well, they can, because they can help us put our politics into perspective. I mean, those are the relationships that are going to mean more for us at the end of our lives than who won this election or what's happening currently in the news. So we have to put those relationships and help them to remind us of the things that are important to us, to keep those stress hormones down, to lower that blood pressure. Perhaps they'll be the one that reminds you, you don't need the extra piece of cake, or let's go for the walk. Let's do some things that can lower our stress and anxiety together. And those relationships are very important.
Of course, families will be getting together. The medical experts are saying, don't get too many family members together due to COVID, but there will be families sitting down at the table. It's hard to avoid politics. How do you navigate all of that and maintain your mental health and well-being and the relationships?
Well, setting parameters is definitely the key, and recognizing that you probably have more in common than you do, having some disagreement with them. Recognizing that the time that you have is very short, it's very crucial to you keeping stress levels low. It's important to remind them, we're not going to talk about politics. We're going to talk about something we all enjoy. Think about a great family trip that you've taken, or a movie that everyone enjoyed watching, or playing a game that everyone enjoyed playing. Reminding yourself of the commonalities and not engaging purposely, and really bringing each other accountable. We're not going to stir the pot here. We want to have an enjoyable free day, a dinner, and you want to set those boundaries so that you don't engage unnecessarily in things that are going to raise the stress levels on you.
Dr. Cedrek McFadden, thank you for your insight.
Thank you.
Coming up on Carol.